how is it important to take a specific idea, especially that you're right now helping business people, middle and probably business owners to kind of address the right problem? How is that important for building something profitable? Especially my clients, they want to start a software that becomes the next Facebook, and they're usually pretty convinced about that, and pretty kind of how can I say that? So they're pretty certain when they have an idea, that the idea is what it takes, basically, to get to the next Facebook or the next Twitter or the next whatever it is, the company that they're trying to build. But I actually want to basically ask you a couple of questions about the thesis which I have, and I want to basically highlight to the people that probably it's not usually the idea, because the ideas are dime a dozen. You can have an idea, but screw up the implementation, or not have a proper marketing, and then you end up nowhere with that particular idea. So the principle, I actually have the principle of to start by tackling the right problem. Don't just run around saying, okay, I'm excited about this idea. This idea is going to be big. I'm going to be building the next Microsoft. It doesn't work. Usually it doesn't work like that. You have to get into the marketplace, and let me please understand a little bit, and probably we can take something for our audience. How is it important to take a specific idea, especially that you're right now helping business people, middle and probably business owners to kind of address the right problem? How is that important for building something profitable?
Whatever idea you had, someone has had some variation of that idea in the past, right? So the trick really is in execution, right? And we have a saying in our company is be patient with strategy and be impatient with execution. So kind of what the North Star is. Like, our North Star is to help middle managers kind of put Zen in their presentations, and on the social side is help underprivileged children realize their potential. But it's all about the execution. And we at Presentium, we realized that in the past, Fadi, it was all about experts. Who's the expert you have? But right now, I think, especially in the tech world, I would say experiments are the new experts. What I mean by that, the velocity at which you bring something into the market, and then you test it and improve, right? That's what's going to determine success, right? So experiments are the new experts, I would say. And the other thing that's really important is, people say we're in the knowledge economy, right? And learning is important. But I would say what's really important is the rate of change of learning. The rate of change of learning, right? Because things that and the tricky part is there is no word in the English language for the rate of change of learning, right? So if you can be impatient with execution, learn quickly, put something into the market, and then learn from that and iterate, I think that drives success, right? So the very first version of the service we had, didn't have the perfect product market fit, but by iterating, you find product market fit, and that's what really matters, right?
So speed, is that speed what you're trying to say? The speed of trying new ideas, new theses, and bringing them to the market and to the clients to try it, and probably to decide whether it's a good or not good.
Yeah. I would say the rate of change of learning, right? Can you learn faster than anyone else in the industry can learn, and you can iterate with speed, right? So it's a combination of that speed and learning, and it's okay in the beginning for things to be manual, right? So if I think of our first 10 customers, we didn't worry about how we'll scale this, right? It was okay for things to be manual, but once we figured out there is product market fit, one of our customers called our service Christmas in an inbox. Mm-hmm. It's because they send us presentations in the morning and in the evening, and in the morning they get like a gift. So then we realized that, hey, this customer loves the service, and behind this customer, there are probably 100,000 other customers who would also like the service, right? So the most important thing is to find product market fit. You can do that with experiments and learning, and once you find that, then you scale, right? So the 0 to 1 journey is very different than the 1 to 1 million journey.